In the summer of 1787, a group of men gathered in Philadelphia, their minds swirling with ideas that would shape the future of a nation. They were not just delegates, they were visionaries, architects of a bold experiment that would redefine governance. The ratification of the U.S. Constitution was not merely an event, it was the birth of a new identity, a departure from the chains of monarchy that had long shackled the world. It was a moment when the ink on parchment would give rise to a government of the people, by the people, for the people. The Constitution emerged as the supreme law, a blueprint outlining the structure and functions of a government that sought to balance power among its branches. It was a revolutionary concept, one that would prevent tyranny by ensuring that no single entity could dominate the political landscape. The Founding Fathers, figures like Benjamin Franklin and Thomas Jefferson, infused their knowledge of history and political theory into this document, crafting a framework that would accommodate diverse interests and perspectives. Franklin, with his wit and wisdom, navigated the turbulent waters of debate, brokering compromises that would allow the fledgling nation to stand united. His experience as a diplomat, securing French support during the Revolution, lent him a unique insight into the delicate art of negotiation. And then there was Jefferson, a man whose influence loomed large despite his absence from the Constitutional Convention. His words in the Declaration of Independence echoed in the hearts of those gathered, a reminder that the government must be accountable to the people. Jefferson's advocacy for individual rights resonated deeply, shaping the very essence of what this new government would represent. The Constitution was not just a set of rules, it was a promise, a commitment to uphold the ideals of liberty and justice. Yet, the path to ratification was fraught with challenges. The debates were heated, reflecting the diverse interests of the states and factions involved. Issues of representation and federalism ignited passionate discussions as delegates grappled with the balance of power. The compromises reached were not merely concessions, they were the lifeblood of democracy, ensuring that every voice, every concern, found its place in the grand design. The Lee Resolution, proposed by Richard Henry Lee in 1776, had set the stage for this moment, calling for independence and laying the groundwork for the principles that would soon be enshrined in the Constitution. As the delegates deliberated, they understood that they were embarking on a monumental journey. They were not just drafting a document, they were establishing a legacy that would resonate through the ages. The system of checks and balances they devised was a safeguard against the very tyranny they sought to escape. The executive, legislative, and judicial branches would serve as a triad of power, each keeping the others in check, ensuring that no single branch could rise above the rest. This intricate dance of power was a testament to their foresight, a recognition that human nature, with all its flaws, required a system that could adapt and endure. The establishment of the U.S. Constitution was indeed a bold experiment, one that would inspire future democratic systems around the globe. It was a declaration that governance could be rooted in the consent of the governed, that the people could wield the power to shape their destiny. The principles of federalism and separation of powers would become cornerstones of American political life, guiding the nation through trials and triumphs alike. As we reflect on that pivotal moment in 1787, we recognize that the Constitution is not just a historical document. It is a living testament to the ideals of democracy. It reminds us that the journey is ongoing, that the responsibility to uphold these principles lies with each generation. The birth of American democracy was not an end, but a beginning, a call to action, a challenge to ensure that the promise of liberty and justice remains alive for all.